For a long time, I've continued to say that Hollywood continues to hire people that are not interested in these properties. They are not fans of these properties. They are hiring activists to come in and push social justice propaganda, to push representation and diversity. And then, of course, they will always blame the fans whenever the fans reject the garbage that is being produced. There are exceptions to that rule, things like Cobra Kai, things like Top Gun Maverick. Stranger Things has been really good. Of course, that's not based on a pre-existing property or a fandom. Even something like Ghostbusters Afterlife, which, I'll be honest, I saw it once and I liked it okay, but the further away I moved from it, I didn't really like it, but I can at least appreciate, that it still was made with, you know, some level of passion and respect for the franchise, and it did have a special moment in that film. But those things are unicorns in Hollywood because most Hollywood properties are run by activists, and the latest is the ObiWan Kenobi writer who apparently has never seen Revenge of the Sith and had no idea who Darth Vader was or who Obi-Wan was. This is unbelievable that they're actually saying it out loud, but this is why we continue to get distraction after distraction after distraction, because they know they have to change the conversation, because if the conversation stays on the actual show itself and the context in the show and how it pays respect to what came before it, it will get ripped apart. That's why we need to push all of the narratives that the fans are horrible and toxic and angry, and we have to blame them. That's why you're seeing it over and over again. Shout out to Bounding in the Comics. We've got the story right here, and it's as funny as you think. It's as funny as you would think. Obi-Wan Kenobi writer appears to be oblivious of Revenge of the Sith, has no clue Kenobi knew Anakin was Vader. Obi-Wan Kenobi writer Joby Harold recently discussed the latest Disney Plus Star Wars show and appeared to reveal that he had no idea that Kenobi knew that Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader. What the hell? I mean, we are living in a meme at this point, because I've been saying this for a long time, and not only me, to be clear, there's a lot of people that have been saying stuff like this. I'm just one of the many that has been calling this nonsense out. Speaking with The Wrap, Harold revealed he didn't originally pitch Kenobi not knowing that Darth Vader survived their battle. He said, "That was actually not something I pitched originally. That was something I discovered along the way and sort of had to confirm with Pablo Hidalgo and really think, hold on a second, what does he actually know?" Imagine working on something as iconic as Star Wars, yet never seeing Star Wars. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. From there, Harold listed off a string of questions, with one of them implying he and the team at Lucasfilm working on this show do not realize that Obi-Wan knows Anakin is Darth Vader. He questioned, does he know the moniker Vader? What would that mean? Can he associate the two? What was he cognizant of? How isolated is he? Where's Vader at this time? Where's his reputation, and how well known is he? All of those pieces of the puzzle. However, anyone that has watched Revenge of the Sith should know that Kenobi does indeed know that Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader, as YouTuber Open Airlock Policy points out. And shout out to Open Airlock Policy. Great channel. Go check them out. After recalibrating the code to, we all know this about everything that we saw in, Revenge of the Sith, which, again, Revenge of the Sith is an amazing film. Arguably my favorite Star Wars film. And it's a film that's just gotten better and better and better over time. I still think that Empire's the best because it is the best, but Revenge of the Sith, arguably my favorite. But, I mean, they've both kind of been diminished substantially in my eyes since the Disney trilogy came, and Lucasfilm really doesn't represent anything that George created. But yeah, so, I mean, this is where we're at, where, once again, we see how nonsensical and ridiculous the situation is at Lucasfilm. They're not hiring fans. They're not hiring... And you don't have to hire fans, by the way. You don't have to hire a fan. You need to hire a qualified individual who also happens to be a fan. Because the number one qualifier isn't that you have to be a fan. It's that you need to be a qualified writer and a story builder, but you also need to know the source material in which you are operating within, so you can respect that. But that's not going to happen at Lucasfilm because the Force is female. That is the priority at Lucasfilm. SJW politics is the priority at Lucasfilm. Destroying George Lucas's creation is the narrative at Lucasfilm. That is what their goal is, not to tell a good story, not to honor what came before it, not to build for what comes after it, just to ruin everything and tell you, the fan, that you are the reason that this is bad. It's because you are a racist and you are a sexist and you just hate diversity and representation. And these words are meaningless now. These words used to have power. These words used to carry some level of weight. Significant, as a matter of fact, level of weight when I was younger. Because when someone was called a racist, that was a serious accusation. A serious accusation. And you should definitely distance yourself from the individual being called that. Nowadays, it just means this person doesn't like a movie that I like. This person doesn't like that. This person doesn't like that. They'll even call a black person a racist for not liking The Last Jedi, because these words mean absolutely nothing, because the social justice crowd wants to label everything and everyone a racist, because that's what the NPC download requires. If you guys like this video, please smash the melee button. Thank you very much for checking out this video. We appreciate your support here at Geeks and Gamers. We have a lot of channels. You can check out the website, geeksandgamers.com. Any support is appreciated. Any comments below is appreciated. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.